At the request of the chairman, I will leave out my list of further subjects to save time, but I must say that in this context, the role of military power as one tool of policy requires some conceptual debate, where not least today's meaning of defense. What is armed attack, as the Washington Treaty phrases it, and the principle of deterrence need to be rethought. This leads to the discussion of nuclear policy and strategy, which cannot be avoided as it was 12 years ago, and its remaining requirements must be reconciled with the public imperative of nuclear disarmament. Now, as mentioned before, I think, and have written last year in the pamphlet about the strategic concept, which some of you already talked to me about, that the process may be as important as the result. I would have liked to make a few remarks on this. I will leave this aside, but I ask the audience that perhaps one of you asks me the question later, and then I would really like to make a few remarks on the process of elaborating the strategic concept. So to sum up, the work on the strategic concept is an opportunity for NATO to come to terms with the internal strategic disunity and often doubtful political will, to redefine its purpose and missions, to improve its image, to regain public support, and to present what I would call a strategy of protection and comprehensive cooperation. One last point, the strategic concept should also express what NATO does not regard itself competent for. As the only functioning alliance with teeth, it sees each and every problem deposed at its doorstep. More restriction may be required to what are NATO's core capabilities and contributions: the transatlantic connection, military forces, an integrated command structure, decade-long experience in multinational military cooperation, and joint defense and force planning. Otherwise, Peter van Ham's pun will be true, who compared NATO to a Swiss army knife with all functions extended and therefore very difficult to handle. Thank you.